Whoa. Breaking news for my friends. I say Asians, really, trust me, everything is going down in the backyard of Asia. Do you believe yesterday I was in this account? I mean, my brain went to the account. I saw the video, but I don't play it. But to my friends who don't, because some of my friends don't know this account in Asia. Yeah. There's a video they post, and lately, this video is what make most view. I want to tape it. Permission to tape it. It's only so my friends on this side can watch it, because they don't have visa to go to Japan, because Japan is have an earthquake, but still 4 million houses don't have light. But this particular account that say Michael Jackson soul exit in Europe, and the point that this video is so interesting, I want to save it, but I cannot save it. I will type the name of the account. You can play the video there, because I just saved 3 videos in my favorites to show you how long ago I've been blabbing and how far I have come to this place where I'm sitting on the 111 equals next year 112. In this country, the last 16 years, nothing ever happened. If you understand the last 16 years alone, the Muslims that lives here, some places when you go there, you think you are really in Arabic country. They've made so much children. They have so much mosque. They have so much black people. And majority of the Dutch people, they have dogs. Majority of them have no children. They're doing a good job. But if you understand what I say many times, what's happening, I'm gonna repeat it 1 billion times, because you sleep every night. When you sleep in the night, 1 hour before you sleep, you just watch on the TV, there's an earthquake. It's when you're sleeping, you totally forget it. You totally forget it. It's to tell you, the driver that drive you is the same driver that is going over there and over there and over there. They cannot afford to destroy everything, because they need the body of the people in 24 hours. They need to use the body of the people 24 hours. So they use the body of the people in between 6 hours. Every country there is a job, night and day, night and day, night and day. Now, instead of I sound like I'm repeating myself, listen. I mean, they've played the game, and now they're really coming out with it. Because the point is, this stupid girl, this, with the face that was created in the stomach of a 13 years of age. If you understand, sweetie, stop interrupting. If you understand, the 13 years of age girl being pregnant, you cannot imagine in a land where there's no injection for the pain. She didn't get an operation. She suffered to have this body that was wrapped in a cloth. They know who she was. They know she have beautiful voice. They take all her tooth out of her mouth, because she's the one that inside her stomach is wrapped with the cloth. But she's not in Europe. Her children is in Europe. Her grandchildren, they all have British passports. I don't have a Dutch passport. I have my Sierra Leonean passport, but it's not valid. It expired, so I cannot get in a plane. But I've made a home inside my house. This body is my home. I can sleep in the zoo tonight. I can take a blanket. I go to the zoo. I get my battery. I get my food. I go sleep in the zoo with my children. I don't give a fuck. They say pack your bag. I'm not going to no shelter. I take my children with all the food I store in cans. I put them in a drag sack. I have more than 10 drag bags. I put all my food. I don't get in your truck. I go to the zoo somewhere with the blanket with my children. I get umbrella, so when it drop snow or raining, I will stay warm. You have more than 10 thick blankets. Can't touch me, the system. You can keep the children in school and then say something happen. I just take my blanket and I find my own way. The only thing I'm telling you, whatever you're cooking up, you can't touch me this time. If when people goes to the disco, the DJ play one music for everybody. The guys are there that came from the women. The women yesterday, all the mothers last 100 years, they become the boys that goes to the discos 100 years later. All the women yesterday 100 years make their body to become the girls that goes to the disco. When they go to the disco, they look in, they fall in love. They make their children, and now the ones on this side, they cannot frighten the other ones not to make children. They give them condom, they give them pill, they're not listening, they just living their life. And they like to crash people's city because they are the one who building houses. Whilst they tell majority of the people, go to school, go to your work, we lay the foundation. And we can press the button at any time. Yeah? The video is shocking. I only listen 1 minute. I'm like, what? I think they're not hiding it. They don't hide the secret anymore. Maybe I should save it. But in case most of my friends don't get the chance to see what I saved down, please listen to this video. It's very important. How far it come? Trust me. If Japan is going down and they're showing it to my children in the school, it's not for nothing. It is not for nothing. They're hoping if I don't see it, because they know when I don't watch the TV, they know my TV is out. They know every house that is, if they can check how many people view Oprah Winfrey show, because they know my TV is out. So they tell my child to tell me. But my child is me. Only my brain is switched this time. Understand? Listen. I'm going to save the video, but I also want you to listen a little part from it. I know you think you have planned this system. You will not. If God is not inside of you. Your mother, I repeat it again. Your mother did not make you. The school did not make you. The ministers 100 years ago did not make you. The stomach make you. Your mother has nothing to do with it. If the soul that make you from the inside, the soul that lives inside of you, when the soul go away, your body is going nowhere but 6 feet. If you think you can suppress one side because you think you are in charge, no wonder. You have it all, but you still can light the fire in your brain. I cannot imagine. Honestly. To the people, I just dance and I just find a video. They want to say, well, I'm stressed. No, I'm not stressed. When I saw something and I post, I live in my life, I get a headphone. Loud music in my brain because I don't want to hear the car passing, the ambulance. I don't want to hear it. And it's not real. You're having sex here. They're having sex there. If they never invite you to come to sit in their house to eat, why do you care when they flush them away? If you understand they're trying to frighten you because you are awake, the ones who they float away, they're not crying. They're not complaining. They only put them there to tape them later and crash them and save it on the TV. It's only a show for them. They have no respect from the people on the other side.
Welcome to the next prophecy update. Today's going to be kind of quick because I do have a warning from a Russian scientist about a potential mega quake. But before we get into that, as most of you know, the world and its weather is going crazy. A scientist said that we will have a new planet in our solar system.
Understand, Russian scientists. I post a lot of video with the hats from Russian. I post a lot of video. I get a lot of things from Russian shop. I dance on Russian music. I play Russian songs. And Russian is telling whatever they're planning. The flag of Russian and the flag of Holland is upside down. The Russian people, they are just the children from the white people and the Asian man they create. They mix all the faces and they create these fake languages from these people. And they are the same director behind the music. They are the same system.
Welcome to the next prophecy update. Today's going to be kind of quick because I do have a warning from a Russian scientist about a potential mega quake. But before we get into that, as most of you know, the world and its weather is going crazy. A scientist said that we will have a new planet in our solar system by 2012, which would cause unimaginable weather changes worldwide. And then a couple months back, there was an article posted about how the sun came up 2 days early in Greenland, which was a completely unprecedented event that stunned and shocked the scientists. And then recently, there was that article about there being a possible 2 suns in the sky by 2012 caused by a supernova, which could literally make it so we will not have nightfall or darkness for weeks. And to make matters even more weird, in more recent events, last week we saw that China reported seeing 2 suns in the sky. And now, as most of you know, they're getting hit with some bad earthquakes. Anyways, with all that being said, it's obvious that we are witnessing some insane earth changes.
The funny part is, always when there's a tsunami, the Katrina, there's always the news media telling. But they're always still there. You zap to the next channel, the pop stars are dancing. You zap to the next channel, there is porno. You zap to the next channel, they can't say America say this. No, they have to go in the backyard of the Russians. Putin, I have them in my kitchen. I just dance on a Russian song. I wear the hat from the Russian. I showed you yesterday. The Russians make the statue showing that Jesus Christ is bigger than Mary. They are just 2 women. The women yesterday make the 2 boys. The women get old, their boys grow up, and they take the other daughters that came from the other women and call them their wife, and their children will take over later. But they think they're gonna cross the wind that lives inside of them. They have to think again. Tell the people, I'm gonna go on and play my music in the background. My body is here to tell you where God is. You can't frighten me. 2 years ago I was dancing. 2 years later, I'm still dancing. If you check the YouTube page, how many earthquakes happened the last 2 years? So much! You can judge me. If I don't see it, it's not real. Bring it here, and then I can see it's real. I go down. I'm free from this body. You won't have one single light inside any house when I go down.